Hi dear friends, today we are discussing about the training on student psychology. It's a teaching learning process and teaching basis. My name is ARUN'S as a professional trainer. I am working as an assistant professor in Education College of Pharmaceutical Sciences, Trivandrum. So this is my instructional objectives. At the end of this training session, all the ideal teachers speaks about definition of teaching, basic teaching model developed by Robert Glacier for building better teaching mind in you. So I hope you are experiencing a new methodology in teaching learning process. Before going to my section, I will show some quotes from Malala Yousafzai. One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world. And another Chinese proverb is 1,000 teachers, 1,000 methods. So my question is, can you guess the definition of teaching? So simply, teaching is defined as an interactive process primarily involving a classroom talk which takes place between teacher and student and occurs during definable activities, thereby resulting in learning. I would like to highlighting some points in this definition. So teaching is an interactive process. It's a classroom talk, and the teaching should have a definable activities, so thereby resulting in learning process. So the learning is different from hearing. So what I mean, the learning is the method the students have the ability to take all the words, all the sentences coming from the teacher, and it is learning. And the hearing is just a time-seeking method. So a student with full attention of learning is about 35 to 40 minutes only. Types of teachers. So the world created so many teachers, and the teachers are created because of choice and chance, force. Accidentally, some of the people are selected teaching job. So these are the some factors which influencing a person which is like to work as a teacher by choice, by chance, and force, accident. So choice is better because the choice, the teacher is selected as a teaching job is for choice. It is very good career. And another three are very dangerous to students. So by chance, by force, and accidentally a person is become a teacher is very, very dangerous to students. So another question I will ask to the teacher, who is the best teacher? So the best teacher teaches from the heart, not from the book. It's the famous quotes written by the Chinese quotes. The best teacher is teach from the heart, not from the book. So we are going to go through the definition of teaching. So this is a definition again. Teaching is defined as an interactive process primarily involving classroom talk which takes place between the teacher and the student and occurs during definable activities, thereby resulting in learning. So teaching is an interactive process. So we are going through the definition of teaching. So teaching is an interactive process. So many methods are adoptable for a classroom is interactive. Some of the students are boring about the classroom of some of the teachers which follow the same pattern of teaching. Instead of changing his pattern, the teacher follow the same pattern. So So more interactive, the more learning will occur. So teaching is a classroom talk with the teacher and student. So teaching is a classroom talk. So in this definition, the voice modulation, gestures, body postures. So these are very important in teaching learning process. So the third point is teaching has definable activities. So before entering into the classroom, the teacher should have a written instructional objectives after achieving teaching process. So this instructional objective should be recapped by the students after finishing the classes. So teaching has a definable activities. It should be written on the teaching notepad or somewhere in the diaries or books. Next is teaching resulting to learning. Sometimes the teaching is it's a good learning process. Help the students to acquire knowledge. Mostly I saw some students which are in the third year or fourth year. They should not know anything about the first year topic or second year topic. So the teacher should follow a learning process, develop attitudes, achieve skill, establish habits. And then we are going to discuss about the basic teaching model developed by Robert Glacier. So according to Robert Glacier, the basic teaching model is divided into 4 quadrants. First quadrant is instructional objectives, entering behavior, instructional procedures, performance assessment. So this teaching model is developed by Glacier, is based on the activity oriented, and it is not based on the teaching personality. It is not dependent on to the teaching personality. It is only based on the activity oriented the teacher should perform in a class. So what is instructional objective? Instructional objective is a collection of words and or pictures, diagrams in that to let others know what you intend for your students to achieve. So teachers should have a definable instructional objective. That instructional objective should achieve by the students after finishing the class. So IO should be achieved by the students upon completion of a class. So that is the success of that particular class. Can you say some examples of IO? You can write some examples. So next is entering behavior. The entering behavior describes students' learning ability, his or her intellectual ability or development, his or her motivational state, some social and cultural determinants, the present status of students' knowledge and skill, strategies of classroom management, the percentage of English used in class, student can focus on the job. So these are the some entering behavior. So it should describe students' learning ability, intellectual ability. The teacher should develop the intellectual ability of students by giving some tasks or assignments or practicals like that. So the teacher should have a motivational state. The student should have a motivational state, and the teacher should provoke the motivational state of a student by saying some powerful affirmations and motivational words. So some social and cultural determinants are also developed, and the percentage of English used in class is very important because the majority of the teacher use their own languages for teaching in the classroom. So I consider that 70% English is essential for writing the students in university examination of that particular chapter or particular topic in the time of university examination. So the percentage of English used in the classroom is 70, and you can use that your own language in 30%. So 70:30 is the best method to teach student. And the teacher should have students can focus on the job. The teacher should motivate to what are jobs occur after finishing this course. So the students can focus on the job. So actually instructional procedure means teaching skill, teaching language, teaching concept, teaching principles, problem solving. These are the instructional procedures. And the performance assessment is testing the learning capability of students at the end of each class, and the recap method, a small question method, students observation assessment. So these are the performance assessment. So this is developed by Robert Glacier, and we are going to the last section of this training process. A true teacher are those who help us think of for ourselves. It is Dr. S. Radhakrishnan said. So thank you very much. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite an imagination, and instill a love of learning. It is said by a famous trainer and a teacher, Brad Henry. Thank you very much.